Hey, what's going on, guys? Kalamazi here, and tonight's video is going to be looking at Warlock, Parses, Warcraft logs, all that stuff, post-partition. Partition means, I guess, sort of like a reset in logs. They partitioned this week because they fixed the bugs with pets and augmentation evoker. Off the bat, Affliction is still bugged in logs with augmentation. It's not separating Ebonmite's contribution to Rapture and giving it to the evoker. Is what it is. I don't know what to tell you. But tonight, looking at logs with externals, without externals, because the meta is shifting a little bit in a sense for Warlock in Raid. And yes, AF is bugged. Even outside of that, it's still shifting a bit. So we'll get to all that tonight. Like always, week course add-ons, links to Twitch and Discord down below. You can get over for free. At the same time, links to Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Patreon that appear from support on Patreon. Or check out the social media links to Instagram and TikTok. I am posting daily on TikTok as well as Instagram and all that for the foreseeable future. So if you want to check them out or support there, that would mean the world to me. And yeah, with that being said, links appear as well as down below to all that. And let's just take a look at it. So, getting into all of it, the first thing we have here, we have external buffs here. You can tell by includes external buffs and excludes external buffs here. This is a all-class filter, right? Now, scrolling through here with external buffs, it's not a whole lot of Warlocks. Augmentation pretty high here, unsurprisingly. Just Lizard World, it is what it is. A Destro lock here in Forgotten Experiments. Demo here. AF on Rashok. Once again, AF bugged in Sims, or in logs, but it is what it is. A Demo here. Some AFs here and some Warlocks in here, but overall not a huge overall Warlock representation. Going into excluding external buffs here, Evokers, unsurprisingly, a Warlock, nothing here, nothing here. A couple Warlocks sprinkled in here and there. What I'm getting at is augmentation number 1 has jumped a lot, but overall, for like insane DPS and all that, Warlock previously before the partition was all demo everywhere. Not the case anymore because they fixed the damage separation part of demo in log 2 weeks ago. But the partition reset all of that. So I want to jump first into, I guess, including external buffs here, but looking at all Warlocks, and we can also compare it to excluding external buffs here, right? Now, when it comes to including external buffs, PIs, blessings, whatever, all kind of stuff, Kazara, Demo and AF. Now, kill times are getting faster and faster on Kazara. A 302 kill time, a 310 kill time, pretty good for Malevolent Visionary Affliction, because Dark Lair, you cast second Dark Lair around 210, roughly give or take. It expires around 240, and the boss dies at 310. Pretty solid kill time overall. A little RNG if you're playing Clash Trinket or not, but still overall pretty solid. And we have Demo at the top here at about a 340 kill. Once again, 340 kill Demonology, very, very strong. Second portal ends literally, and the boss dies. So, unsurprisingly, kill times like this: 339, 358, 350, 4 here. Being pretty good for Destro, or for Demo. AF not being bad either on the faster kills, 313, 327, all that. Now, if you exclude externals here, looking at Kazara, 328, 253 being a very fast kill time here, very good for Malevolent Visionary Affliction. Indeed, playing that build here with Malevolent Visionary. The same, however, you see a bit of Destro Parses here as well, because Destro, as we know, very consistent. They are indeed playing Crashing Chaos here. This build playing, both builds playing Grand Warlock Design. One not playing in here, a bit of a longer kill time though. So you get most of your value out of Infernal here. Fast kill times 302. You'll benefit from playing Grand Warlock Design because you're getting 2 Infernals in a 3-minute window versus 1. A kill time like this, you're getting basically 2, 1 3/4, so it's fine. Once again here, 319, Grand Warlocks get you 2 full Infernals, but Destro consistent damage, right? And being able to go either 2 Infernals or 1, as long as you're getting that consistent damage profile, Destro puts out a very high amount of single target, just sort of lacks mobility. But either way, without externals, Destro is in a very solid spot in single target fights. Honestly, most of the fights is raid tier with and without Grand Warlock Design. So a mix of all 3 in Kazara without externals here. Back to externals, Amalgamation Chamber. We'll look at both here. Amalgamation Chamber and Forgotten Experiments with externals. You can tell by the numbers over here as well, for those that are curious. Destro and Demo on both. Now, I think Amalgamation Chamber long-term is likely more Demo stuff. Very good kill time for Demo, being 345, 350. It's day 2, so probably going to be a decent bit of Destro here as well. You can get a lot of cleave if you're stacking bosses or just cleaving onto them both with the Destro lock. And same for Experiments, right? A mix of Destro and Demo here. Now, I think you're going to see a bit more Demo here the longer this goes on, because some guilds are lusting on pull, giving Demo locks PI on pull and all that, and getting a 348 kill roughly, all that without holding cooldowns, still does favor Demo a lot. There is cleave on this fight, Experiments with Destro and all that, and some opt to play Mayhem over Havoc here, but either way, if you can bring Demo's strong damage profile, whether it's like partial cleave or, you know, a mix of single target and stack cleave, whatever, it does a very, very large amount of damage at this kill time roughly with Power Infusion, Bloodlust, all that, right? So I think you'll see more demo here with externals being factored in at some point, both on Experiments and Amalgamation Chamber. If you exclude externals, though, looking at these two fights, a lot of Destro on Amalgamation Chamber and a lot on Forgotten Experiments. Now, yes, these are still good kill times for Demonology here, but without PI and things, Demonology not as strong by a decent bit, right? So Destro giving you good two-target spread cleave in the fight and good sustainable single target when they come into one later on. Pretty solid kill time. Also, this is basically just 2 minute or 2 infernals. Boss is dead after a second infernal ends, right? So very strong there without externals. Seeing one AF parse here as well. Keep in mind, AF is indeed bugged. Still not separating rapture damage to evokers, so is that. But ends up playing the Haunted Soul build here. Pretty solid overall. 410 kill time. Not bad for AF, but once again, getting into that range of maybe Haunted Soul being a little better because you're not like dark layering. Like you're dark layering at like 0. Basically, actually, a 410 kill time is pretty bad for Malevolent Visionary. Malevolent Visionary goes Dark Lair at like 0, 210, 415 or whatever. So basically, Dark Lair being cast right about now. But since you're playing Haunted Soul, a much flatter damage profile, a much higher overall sustained amount of damage versus playing Malevolent Visionary. Either way, a lot of Destro and a little bit of AF mixed in on both here. One Demo, one AF here on Forgotten Experiments. If you're not getting PI in this fight or whatever, or you're like progging this fight, I think it's Destro angle probably through and through. But yeah, so there's that. Hopping back over here, looking at Assault of the Zakali and looking at Rashok. Assault with externals, a lot of demo stuff here. These fast kill times, 206, less than a minute. This is an insanely fast kill. This is actually skipping all the sides. They pushed the boss low enough fast on pull where you didn't get, like, ad platforms. Insanely fast kill. These right here being 2 minutes, 210. They burn the boss. They all go one side, barring a tank and a healer, and they just burn the boss down to push phase 2 and then kill it. So Demonology, very good at that. Another portal burst profile, excuse me. You tire it basically half a minute later and just get a lot of value there, right? Looking at the non-external part here for Assault, no externals here. Demo, some Destro though, playing 2 Minute Inferno with the Grand Warlock's design. A little bit of AF here, also playing interesting builds, still playing Dread Touch and things, so playing Malevolent Visionary, 1 point in Wrath. Not bad overall. I think long term you'll see more Destro with 2 minute build popping up here for non-external parses. But I feel like with externals on this fight, with kill times getting faster and faster, it's likely just a demo angle with portal, fast cleave, and push the boss really fast, or pretty fast, get one platform, push him, and then kill him. So we'll see where it goes. Once again, a bit of disparity here. A lot of demo, one Destro, bit more Destro, even an AF parse, and a decent bit of demo, but either way, no externals. Once again, Destro and AF gaining more value. Now, hopping back over to the external side here, we're looking at Rashok. So Rashok is the first fight where it's been a large, I guess, paradigm shift, damage spec shift comparatively to before. We're looking at external parses here. Now, keep in mind, again, that Affliction, like I said, is bugged on Warcraft logs right now because the Rapture is not giving its damage contribution that Ebomite gives back to the Augmentation Evoker. So, realistically, these two demo parses are likely one, like number 1 overall, or number 2, and probably like number 3 or 4. AF is not bad on this fight. There's a mix of builds here I've seen, at least in the past. Most builds are playing Malevolent Visionary here. Some opt to play Haunted Soul, but kill time's getting around 514, 521. Means you Dark Layer at like 0, 210, 420-ish roughly, and the boss size of 5, 515, whatever. A pretty good Malevolent Visionary damage profile. Also, Malevolent Visionary being a very good PI target and all that. Just strong profile on the fight overall. Now, I'd say, I mean, obviously looking at last partition or whatever, a wall of demonology. That was because Demo was bugged. Demo is fixed now. AF is bugged in a sense, but not bugged anywhere near as bad as demonology was. This fight, honestly, with Malevolent Visionary AF getting power infusions and things, is likely pretty similar to demonology at this point. Demo with faster kill times is not getting potion with second portal at 5, which is okay. Some might at like 540-ish here, but honestly, AF is rising in this fight for a handful of reasons with externals. Outside of externals, none here. AF on top, 2 demos. Bit of a longer kill time here, can get potion value and portal a bit later on, but then once again, a lot of AF here, and even a Destro parse. Destro, once again, very high sustainable damage profile. A little bit more burst damage with infernals, but still very high overall sustain. Finicky with movement, but overall not a bad choice here. If I'm progging this fight right now without externals, I'm playing Affliction. If I'm progging with externals, I'm probably still playing Affliction at this point. Kill time's becoming shorter. If you're in for a longer kill time, both are fine, but Malevolent Visionary AF, even when the bugs are fixing things, has been rising as far as just general plays been in the raid. I've become more and more impressed with it over the past few weeks. And yeah, I'd say Rashok, I mean, I think long term for externals, you'll see more demo rise up here at some point when they fix AF and Parses, but in logs overall, both AF and demo have been very solid here with externals. Even outside of it, a lot of AF here and demo. If I'm progging this fight, even killing it on farm now, I'm just playing AF at this point, honestly. So when it comes to the Skarn with externals here, this is an interesting one. The Skarn is a fight that a lot of guilds skip now because of the skip being in place on stuff, and I don't really blame them. A lot of demo here, an AF parse here. Honestly, kill times vary a lot. 3 minutes of basically 5 minutes, 345, 404. I've seen previously, I had seen a lot of Destro playing Grand Warlock's design, some not playing it. I've seen a mix of AF, I've seen a mix of demo. I've played most of demo in this fight, if I was getting externals. If I'm not, I'd opt for AF or Destro. You can see here with externals, a lot of demonology here, even beating out AF being bugged in sims or in logs and things. To be fair, no externals in this AF parse here, but either way, tabbing over to the non-external side of this, an AF parse on top, which is the one you see here actually overall from the external side of logs, right? AF doing a lot of damage here, being very strong. Once again, being a little bugged in sims with Ebonite and Augmentation Evokers. Outside of that, second highest parse, being a demo lock, followed by a handful of Destro locks, all playing Havoc here. Some end up playing Grand Warlocks, like here, 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 here. Some don't, here and here, depending on kill times and assignments. I played Destro the last 2 weeks. We run bombs. It's miserable. Any spec in this fight's fine. Whatever your guild wants and needs, it's the Skarn. Just kill it and move on, right? When it comes to Magmarax, we've seen this shift a bit also before the patch, or sorry, before the partition this week, to being a lot more AF-based, right? Kill times becoming faster. Once again, these 440 kill times, 445, 443, 450. Very good Malevolent Visionary kill times for Affliction. You Dark Lair at 0, 210, and 415, right around there. Dark Lair ends 445. The boss dies at 445. A great kill time for Malevolent Visionary Affliction. Demo not being bad here either. Having two externals here, both being power infusions. Strong parse here overall. Once again, Demo not bugged. AF a little bugged. But overall, this fight with externals, whether I'm getting him or not, I'm likely just playing AF in this fight at this point. With externals, some Demo parses mixed in. A lot of AF here still, though. Without that, Destro and a lot of AF as well. Destro, like we said it before, still strong, consistent, sustained damage profile. Not a great PI recipient, whatever, but either way, it can put out strong, sustained, consistent damage. And a kill time like this, playing Grand Warlock's design, gives you Infernal at basically 0, 2, and then 4. 440-ish, Infernal ends, boss dies. Pretty good kill time, right? The longer the tier goes, the more we're geared, the more you see specs and things change into play, fight durations becoming shorter and shorter, which has shifted a bit more towards Destro and AF, comparatively to Demo. Demo, for a while, this patch has been really kill time dependent, right? A kill, like we talked about with Rashok early on, where there were longer kills. You can get your second potion with Portal. Very, very good for demonology. But now, seeing a shift towards faster kills and things, AF and Destro rising up a good bit, as well as AF being pretty fun to play with Malevolent Visionary and some huge QOL changes in 10.15. So as far as non-externals, Destro and AF here, I expect to see a lot of Destro and AF here long term. Maybe Destro a bit more, honestly, depending where it goes when they fix AF and logs here. When it comes to getting externals, probably a lot of AF, or sorry, a lot of AF and Demo mixed in still too. Demo still a very good PI recipient and all that, but yeah, AF rising, even with some minor-ish bugs being present in logs, right? So when it comes to Echo and Ethereum with externals, we had seen AF being played a bit before the patch, or before partition, right? A week ago or two, right? With externals and without. Top parses here with externals, 4 PIs, Demo having 3 here. A mix, right? Now, this Demo parse is higher than this, and quite possibly, probably higher than both of these if you exclude the, once again, for 10th time, augmentation, issues and logs with AF. But either way, AF being this high, this early, for not being played as much, honestly, on Echo compared to Demonology, putting up pretty solid performance. This build here is playing just Seed, not even so, just literally Seed to seed the ads in Phase 3, get some Wrath stacks rolling in. Besides that, it's single target build, playing Soul Flame. Very solid. Both builds actually playing the same thing here. Seed, so 1 point in Wrath. No, so, sorry, just Seed, Wrath, Malevolent Visionary, and all that. but it's not bad. Now you're seeing really fast kill times here too. Some are at 6 minutes, some are at 7, right? Which means you might be lusting earlier. I believe this person held their portal and had one portal on pull and went at like 5 with lust. So once again, like the last boss, Magmarax, CDs, specs are shifting based on faster kill times. All of that. Looking at non-externals here, a lot more AF on Echo because Demonology in this fight incredibly finicky, having the portal at a very niche time, a very hard time to portal and get value out of when you're moving from first ad to second. If you're late on it, or you lust late or early or whatever, it can really just scuff damage in CDs. So overall, long term, I expect to see a lot more AF in this fight. It just sort of set it and forget it. Dot the boss to run around, rapture once in a while, and dot the ad up in phase 3, throw a seed, and keep killing the boss and watch your Dark Lair juice it down. AF still being a very good PI target playing Malevolent Visionary, actually better than Evoker. It's Demo / Blood Decay in first, or sorry, Unholy Decay in first, second, and then Afflock in third with Malevolent Visionary. But nobody really PIs Afflocks. Maybe until next year. We'll see where it goes. But either way, long term, likely a lot more AF here, both in the non-external category and the external category, just because it's good in this fight, stronger and faster kill time is going to mean, odd city timings, right? Now, the last thing here is Sarkareth. So externals on Sarkareth. There's been more kills tonight. We have a lot of AF on top here, followed by Demo in 8th and a Demo in 10th, right? Now, once again, the 10th time, AF is bugged, all that. You can take advantage of the Evoker Ebonite bug here a bit more when you are able to come up from downstairs at, 2, 4, 7, stack multiple Ebonites on your, or I guess buffs, whatever, on your Warlock, and then have him rapture everything down. Go with Dark Lair, right? With that huge haste buff. So, Demo is still good on Sarkareth. If you exclude, the issue with Ebonite separation and logs here, Demo is certainly higher than here. It's sitting, these parses are likely sitting, at least, right about, probably, second or third overall. But AF from this fight, incredibly simple. It's like brain surgery in space playing Demonology at times, depending on timings and things, compared to, dot the boss, run around and kill it, right? It's basically put up your dots, maintain rapture. When you come up from downstairs in phase 2 and 3, throw a seed into the ads, Vialtanum, cast Soul Rots, and kill the boss. This is with externals. Looking at non-externals here, it's a Wall of Affliction. Now, once again, when they fix the log separation thing, whatever, to Evokers, Demo may rise a bit here, but look at this. In the highest AF parse being 161, the highest Demo parse being in 11th here, 146, followed by 141, 139, 139. So long term, once again, Demo gains a lot from externals, right? And when you have them, it's great. Kill times are a little finicky as well, but either way, without externals, I see this fight being an AF fight down the line. I mean, even right now, right? You're playing 1 point in Wrath of Consumption, just seed, 1 point in Wrath, no so. All you're doing is seeding to get, a seed on the ads, to get Wrath stacks. Besides that, I mean, it's Soul Flame, but a single target build for the most part. And this is basically it, right? Without externals, I think AF is going to be really good in this fight for the remainder of farm, right? With externals being factored in, probably a mix of Demonology and AF in this fight, but either way, even like I said, with the issues with logs and Evokers factored in, AF is gaining some serious ground in this raid and looking to quite possibly likely be the most played spec in later farm in this tier. Once again, AF in 10.15 got incredible quality life increases. We'll see what happens in 10.2, but honestly, even playing AF and Plus over the past couple of days, I've been really impressed. AF feels wild. And I'll probably make a video at some point looking at each spec individually outside of tier bonuses and trinkets and things. But if you stack AF, Demo, and Destro against one another in Sims without tier bonuses and trinkets and things carrying each spec like they have this tier right now, AF and Destro are ahead of Demo. Demo's not very strong at all. It's being held up by Clash Trinket and the Iridius Fragment and tier bonus and externals and all that. When that's all gone, possibly in 10.2, we'll see where it goes. But AF and Destro look really strong. And overall, like I said, Post-Partition, even though AF's bugged a little bit right now, looking at non-externals, even external parses, even when that is fixed, I still expect AF, honestly, to be cranking for the remainder of 10.15. Thanks for watching, guys. That wraps it up. Hopefully you enjoyed the video and hopefully help break down logs a bit for y'all. I guess day 2 post-partition, all that kind of stuff. Like I said, AF is rising. Not that surprised. I played it for the past few weeks in raid. It feels really good. Demo timings with Portal and Tyrant on Power Infusion, all that stuff. I don't want to deal with it anymore, man. We're in farm. And even if, it's just miserable. I don't want to deal with it anymore. AF, you put dots up, you rapture every once in a while, you drain a little bit, You catch your Dark Lair when you got Trinket, and every 2 minutes, and you just juice things down. Aff is wild. It's a good PI target. It's a lot of fun. And Destro also, the very consistent sustain profiler, right? Movement, a bit awkward there, but there's that. It's sort of why I hope Demonology gets some changes in 10.2. Maybe Portal being removed, not being this finicky 3.5 minute CD spec where if you have the Exodia comp, you destroy everything, but if you don't, you're just like doing mediocre damage. Hopeful. We'll see where it goes. But either way, for the remainder of 10.15, like I said, Aff and Destro are rising, and I think Aff might be the most played spec in the raid. Give it a couple weeks. So we'll see where it goes. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, put them down below in the comment section. I'll do my best to get back to you. Let me know what y'all think as well down there about the raid currently. I'm enjoying farm, but at the same time, I'm pumped for PTR, like everybody is, hopefully. But playing Aff has almost like rejuvenated my interest to play the game and raid a bit. So if you guys haven't tried it, give it a shot. And let me know what y'all think about the current state of, I guess, the raid and Warlock and everything down below. Be nice. I know Warlock could be a little better either way. So like always, VCores, add-ons, links to Twitch and Discord down below. For free for you guys if you want them. At the same time, I want to give a huge shout out again to my patrons for in the video. Or support on Patreon, guys. Like always, thank you a million times. I really appreciate it. Looking supporting on Patreon or TikTok or Instagram, which I am posting on daily, or Twitter or anything. Links to all that up here, as well as down below in the video description. Yeah, like I said, I mean, I hope that 10.2 is coming out within a couple weeks. There was a sneaky little patch 10.15 PTR update today on my launcher. I'm not sure what it was, but for those that don't know, like there's a 10.17 PTR, which is out right now, and they've been updating that a lot over the past few weeks. But 10.15 PTR has been down for like a month or so. The patch has been out for a while. I'm assuming that 10.15 update was maybe possibly Blizz prepping servers for 10.2 because they'll upgrade 10.15 to 10.2 servers for PTR. So it could be closer than it seems. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll see where it goes. But either way, could be pretty soon. So all that being said, thanks for watching, guys. If you like the video, hit the like and sub buttons below. Helps out a ton. I'll catch you all again soon on stream. Peace.